So I think that everybody should have a good handgun. And I just wanted to show you, this is one of my favorite handguns, at least semi-automatic handguns. It's a Beretta 92 FS. This particular one is an A1 model. It has a rail underneath, which is a little bit different. And the magazines hold 17 rounds instead of your standard 15. So I think that's some pluses for this particular gun. I really like it. Our military has used it for a long time, so it does have a military background and history. But one thing, actually several things that I do like about it is that it's ambidextrous. So being left-handed, it's really hard to find guns that you don't have to do funny things in order to release a slide as a left-handed person. So this one, it comes with the release already on the left for a right-handed person, but you can turn it just as I've done to the right side, where you could use it with your thumb with your left hand. So I really like that. It's got an open slide, which is kind of different. This one, it has a hammer. Let me pull the safety off. It has a hammer. It does have a safety, as you just saw me maneuver. It now has a decocker as well. So if you don't want the hammer back, you can pull the safety down and it will decock. And that's completely safe. I know it seems kind of weird if you had a round in the chamber, but it's got a mechanism inside that blocks the hammer from the firing pin, so that it keeps it safe. One thing that I think is neat is that this gun will still fire with the magazine out. There's no magazine safety, I guess you would call it, that prevents it. Some guns will lock up when the magazine is released. They will not fire. This one will. Also, this one is interesting because the open slide allows you, maybe you did lose your magazine, you could feed a round into the chamber and fire. So I think that's interesting. That's a good thing, a safety thing that I do like. Of course, this one, when I bought it, it came with 3 magazines, which I thought was really cool because a lot of times guns only come with 1 magazine, and then you spend the rest of your money buying other magazines for it. So you've got 3 right there up front. So I think that's really cool. It is 9mm, which I really like. I think it's a very good round. It's affordable. It's easy to shoot. It also came with a magazine loader, which kind of comes in handy because these magazines, these actually hold 17 instead of the standard 15, so it gets kind of tough sometimes to load once you've gotten up there. So I guess I can show you to disassemble it. It's pretty easy. It's got a button on this side that corresponds with this lever, so you can push that in and turn that down, and the slide comes right off. And so you can see that's what the inside looks like. And then your slide looks like pretty much any other slide would. That's pretty much it. And to put it back together, it really kind of clicks in place there. It is a single and a double action gun. Double action, it's going to be a heavier trigger pull, and you can see as I pull the trigger, the hammer comes back, and then the slide will come back and cock my hammer, and from now on that trigger pull is single action, and it would be single action from there on out. Some people don't like that. I think it's a little safer to carry that way, because when you get into a situation, your adrenaline is pumping, and that makes you a little bit stronger, and you don't want a hair trigger in that situation. So that first round would be a little harder to pull, so you definitely have to be intentional with that. And then from thereafter, you would have that hair trigger, make it a little bit easier to shoot. But it's a large gun. It's you know, some people think it's too large. I'm not a very big guy. It fits my hand very well, though. It's not a gun that I would want to conceal carry. It's not a gun that I would want to open carry. I don't open carry anyway. But it is a big gun. This is a gun that is good for home defense, and it's a good gun to have. I like the fact also that the only plastic on this gun is the grip, and actually this trigger is a polymer. But the grip, the frame, you know, the slide, everything is metal, and I like that. There's nothing wrong with polymer guns. They've proven themselves, but to me, I really enjoy a metal frame. I like the weight of it. I like the way it feels. It's very, very durable. So that is my review. It's an excellent firearm. Any firearm that you buy, that you shoot and you train with and you like and believe in is a good firearm. So that's all I have to say about that.